Hi guys and welcome to a new round of State of Survival with your favorite monkey. Today we're going to check out new control style and what does the new control style effect. So first of all, let's check out Cynthia. Cynthia is new infantry control hero, has skills applying earth resonance, reduces damage taken by 9% with an additional 4% for control style squads for the first two friendly or until the end of the battle. Okay, nothing interesting. Second skill, unleash her drill on all enemies, dealing 100% damage and applying 1 stack of bleed. Each stack deals 20% damage per turn. At 4 stacks, all stacks are consumed to trigger a shockwave that applies disarm to all enemies for 2 turns. That's a great one, but means also Peeler's power becomes more relevant because it triggers a shockwave that applies disarm to all enemies, not only infantry rider, but all enemies. So that is important to have. But where do we find burn? Third skill, every time Veen applies bleed to all enemies, there's a 40% chance of applying 2 stacks of poison. So we have poison and bleed all over. And let's check out, she's replacing Ava. And Ava, her third skill was applies 1 stack of burn to the attacker, which it was literally infantry, rider, and hunter for the most of the time. And so there we had burn, and that burn was why we had such great effect of rising valors on literally every type of hero. So you could put rising valors on infantry, riders, and hunters, and they all got triggered by Ava. Well, that is not the case anymore. That is not the case anymore, because also if we check out the other control style heroes, like we have Shizuku, she has poison, silencing skill. So we have with Shizuka a silencing part. We have with Cynthia a disarm skill on top. Here it's also poison and bleed stack. And here we have stack of burn, poison, and bleed, but there is no burn that she triggers. That is just for every stack it will increase that one. And we have Daisy. Daisy also has no burn. So literally, what happened with the new meta? So literally, what happened is Rising Valor is that it was buried for this setup from generation 22 to 24. There is no impact of Rising Valor anymore against controlled style aside people use like Scorched Terrain or similar. So literally what does it mean is burn is dead, long live, bleed and poison. I hope this helps you by setting up your control style, and how to counter it is literally most likely via Peerless Power.